Welcome to Lesson 6 of Unit 9, Helping Seeds Travel. In this lesson, students will explore biodiversity around the world through webcams and other media. Students figure out that biodiversity exists everywhere in the world. Different plants and animals live in different places, but there can be some similarities in the types of life around the world. In the Engage, ask the class, what animals did we see or see signs of in our schoolyard? Or poster if necessary. They might say that they saw nests, or animal footprints, or scat. Ask the students, do these same animals live everywhere around the world? Allow time for them to turn and talk, and share a few answers out. In the Explore, direct students to habitat observations on Student Journal page 21 to record diversity of plants and animals in several different habitats via the live cams linked in the curriculum. Various habitats are represented in the Live Now video section, as well as the Off-Hour Highlights video section. You are sure to see animals in the highlights videos. Choose a variety of land and water habitats that interest your students. These could be a temperate forest, an Arctic region, the ocean, a river. An example of habitat observations is also provided on Teacher page 15. In the Explain, discuss patterns of similarities and differences between the habitats. Ask students, were there any animals that were similar or the same? What were some differences you observed? Allow time for think, pair, share. In the Elaborate, ask the class, how are animals we watched on the live cams similar or different from animals we observed in our schoolyard? Why do you think there are similarities and differences? Allow students to turn and talk. Students may notice some similarities such as birds or trees. They may have an initial understanding that organisms can live where they are adapted to live, but if they don't, that is also okay. They will explore this concept more in depth in mySci Units 13 for 3rd grade and 17 for 4th grade. Students can build on prior knowledge from mySci Unit 1, which is kindergarten. In kindergarten, they realize that animals and plants have basic needs, and they live where they can get their needs met. In the Evaluate, ask the class, what are the different kinds of animals where we live? How do they compare to animals that live in other parts of the world? Have students refer to the scientific drawing rubric to draw a habitat on Habitat Drawing, student page 21. They should draw an animal and a plant in the habitat. For example, they may draw and write about a squirrel eating an acorn, or birds in the trees, rabbits in bushes, or zebras eating grass. By the end of this lesson, students will compare and contrast animals in our local habitat and elsewhere in the world.